Also want to give you some breaking news. I don't know if I care, but Jussie Smollett, that's a shout out to Dave Chappelle there. Jussie Smollett has been indicted by a they got a special prosecutor, y'all, Dan Webb. They are serious about getting their money back. It's reportedly, of course, stems from the claims that he was targeted in a hateful attack where they poured bleach on him, called him out of his name, N-word, and all kind of gay epithets as well. And he has been indicted on 6 counts, among them disorderly conduct. No warrant has been issued. He's due in court February 24th. Thoughts?
Damn, Jussie.
Juicy. Juicy.
Look, I mean,
oh my God. Listen,
Jussie Smollett had to be one of the luckiest people in all, one of the luckiest black people in all of Hollywood, because he got on like a #1 show. He is not necessarily my favorite actor in the world, but he was on the #1. Empire was the #1 show for
not
like
just that.
a good
He
2
got
years.
to launch a music career. Ain't nobody know that he could sing or care. He got songs out there that people were buying.
People were buying. Look, and his thing about it is that he also wasn't necessarily the greatest singer either, but he had like a whole album, a tour, a Pepsi commercial.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he was
right,
definitely,
right.
I mean, he was definitely like fighting above his weight class.
Okay.
In life.
So what are we attributing to this fall? Drugs?
I don't know.
Alcohol? What is this?
I could really understand it if it was drugs. Like, if it was drugs, I could be like, oh, well, cocaine is a powerful drug. But nobody said that. Nobody is like actually said that.
Allegedly. I'm going to say it. That's your only defense, sir.
Like, I really want there to be like some reason or rationale for it. Like, I want him to just go and like go away and not have to go to jail. Maybe pay them people their money back in Chicago.
Yes.
And then maybe go do like a play in the West End in London. Go over there, do something really like independent.
Who's going to go see that though?
Europeans.
Okay, because they don't know any better.
They're not really following that.
They don't know. Okay.
They're probably in the back of their mind saying, of course he went to Subway in Chicago when it was -16 degrees.
Right.
Of course he did that as opposed to ordering room service from the hotel.
Right.
That makes perfect sense.
No, it's what, 2 in the morning?
Yeah,
2 in
the morning.
And I need him to find the rope and the people with the bleach. And what happened to the African brothers that said that? Anyway, it's a lot. I'm just going to say this publicly. Y'all can lock up Jussie Smollett. First of all, I was never online, and I'm so grateful. Because you know how everybody was like, I stand with Jussie?
Yeah.
I never bought into it. I was like, because something they see right. I was like,
this is
from
probably,
day one.
This is going to probably disqualify me from getting from like all of the gay conventions, because clearly we have conventions where we decide the gay agenda.
Okay.
But this is probably gonna get my gay card taken. I never did the whole stand with Jussie thing because it just didn't make sense. But I was kind of just waiting for everybody else to he had senators and all of the celebrities were saying this was a deal. And I felt really, really bad for him because I was like, I thought it kind of happened.
Wait, hold on. Can you take it out of the gay thing? You're logical.
Yeah.
If you've ever been in Chicago in the winter, 16 below, first of all, ain't nobody got time to be racist. With bleach and ropes and stuff. It's too damn cold. It's very cold. The whipping wind off that damn lake. It's too cold to be racist in the middle of Chicago. Now, if it was summertime, he had a cake. It just seemed fishy from the door. I said, I'm not jumping in. Yeah. Something ain't right. Something ain't clean in the water. I'm just going to sit back and watch and see what falls out. And clearly, you too.
I did the same thing. Because
just logic.
The one thing that did it for me was how cold it was in Chicago that week. And I was like, so you went to Subway? You walked the Subway at 2 o'clock in the morning? Like, how? In the cold? And somebody actually saw your face? And listen, I know that there's some very innovative racism going on in America right now. I'm talking about racism has become incredibly innovative, and I think that we gotta be just as innovative to fight it. But that being said, I don't know who saw Jussie Smollett
that
and
it was
said,
him.
That's him.
Right. And if they didn't think it was him, it was just some random out person looking to pour bleach on somebody with a rope. They picked him.
And it was 16 degrees.
And then thought he was gay. Because I think it was even too cold to be gay in Chicago. It's 16 below.
16 below
just
zero.
Gonna put that out there. Y'all can call me. Y'all can at me.